My
Back in
correct
the
take.
field.
Will for will. What is the will? The will is the ability to be able to exercise one's choice or intentions. Welcome to the Will House.
What's good, man? I'm Kedrick. Got my Brody in the building. Y'all already know what this is, the wheelhouse. What's good with you, Ralph?
Not much, man. Chilling. I had to bring it back to the room because, my spot is being overrun.
Uh,
So
gotta do what you gotta do, bro, to get through.
yeah,
But yeah, man,
yes, sir.
if y'all would, man, just, what I'm saying, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. But we finna get into what we're about to get into. But before we do that, you got prayer requests. You got anything on your heart, anything on your mind that you feel, that's a need to bring before believers, man. We can take it before God, pray for you. If you
Yes,
got
sir.
any topics you want us to talk about, anything you want to see us discuss, hit us up right there on the wheelhouse at yahoo.com.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man.
man, you been good though, bro.
Yeah, man. Been good. Just work. That's about it.
Yeah, it seems like that's the topic of the day of a lifetime right now, bro.
Yeah, man.
For
I just
real.
need me a nice little vacation. I'll be all right.
I'm talking about a nice one, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Man,
What
boy,
about you, man? How things been going?
oh man, bro, work, and more work, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
You're a workaholic.
Buffalo style. But yeah,
That's
man,
what's up.
we finna get into something like always. Finna get into we just gonna cut right to the chase. When the Prince of the Air meets the Prince of Peace,
Mm,
real
yes.
simple, but real deep. But yeah,
Let's
man,
get it.
we gonna go on down to some scripture tonight. Y'all check us out, Mark 5, man. We're gonna look at Mark 5 starting at verse 1. And we're gonna pretty much just take our running from there, bro. You got it.
Yeah.
No
All
doubt.
right. The Gerasene demoniac. They came to the other side of the sea into the country of the how you say that? The Gerasenes.
Yeah, they call it greens or something like that. I just looked it up.
Oh. When he got out of the boat, immediately a man from the tombs with an unclean spirit met him, and he had his dwelling among the tombs. And no one was able to bind him anymore, even with a chain, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains, and the chains had been torn apart by him, and the shackles broken into pieces. And no one was strong enough to subdue him. Constantly, night and day, he was screaming among the tomb and in the mountains and gashing himself with stones. Seeing Jesus from a distance, he ran up and bowed down before him, and shouting with a loud voice, he said, "What business do we have with each other, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I I implore earnestly of desperately to do something. Oh, my bad. I implore, I implore you, by God, do not torment me." For he had been saying to him, "Come out, come out of the man, you unclean spirit, and come out to the." I'm messing up. Uh, Come out of the man, you unclean spirit. And he was asking him, "What is your name?" And he said to him, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And he began to implore him earnestly not to send him out of the country. Now there was a large herd of swine feeding nearby on the mountain. The demon implored him, saying, "Send us into the swine so that we may enter them." Jesus gave them permission, and coming out, the unclean spirit entered the swine, and the herd rushed down the deep bank into the sea, about 2,000 of them. And that's a lot, bro.
A lot of pigs, bro.
Man, about 2,000 of them. And they were drowned into the sea. Their herdsmen ran away and reported it to the city and in the country. And the people came to see what it was that had happened. They came to Jesus and observed the man who had been demon possessed, sitting down, clothed, and in his right mind. The very man who had the legion, and they became frightened. Those who had seen those who had seen it described it to them, how it had happened to the demon possessed man, and all about the swine. And they began to implore him to leave their region. As he was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon possessed was imploring him that he might accompany him, and he did not let him. But he said to him, "Go home to your people and report to them what great things the Lord had done for you, and how he had mercy on you." And he went away and began to proclaim in Decapolis
Yeah, the coppers.
what great things Jesus had done for him, and everyone was amazed.
Bro, it's so much in that story right there, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy, man. Because
yeah,
I guess for one, we don't know we don't get like an insight on how he got, what I'm saying, possessed, or how he got taken possession of.
right.
But at the same time, Jesus said he said some key at the end. He said
Mhm.
he wanted to go with Jesus,
Yeah.
but Jesus was like, "Nah, go back to your family." You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's what it's saying. It's saying my joint. Say family. He said go back to your. He said go home to your family and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how He has had mercy on you.
Yeah.
So right then it shows you kind of like it gives you like a dive into like maybe how the position or where the position came from.
Hmm.
He wanted to go with Jesus and the disciples and forward the message.
Yeah.
But Jesus was like, "Nah, go back to the crib."
Yeah.
So it's all. So I don't know if the possession came from home or it came from, what I'm saying, from family issues almost.
Right. Right.
And by him saying go back, and that's one point. But
Mhm.
and the topic I got is called the way in,
Mm.
and on how we become internally possessed by allowing, like I said on one, by allowing by not muting the visitations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, by having growing up with trauma, turmoil and hate, and bickering with family and bitterness and rage and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then on the other hand, not dealing with those things, identifying them and then dealing with them.
Hmm.
What we do is, and in turn, we begin to feed the beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
constantly feed the beast. We constantly feed the turmoil, the trauma, the rage, the hate. And then not only that, then we begin to attract people just like us. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because you might be like, yeah, my dad or whatever cheat on my mom's. And then you
Hmm.
somebody and they be like, my dad did the same thing to my mom's. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like you begin to attract those, that same type of person around you because it's almost like drama loves drama, trauma loves trauma.
You know what I'm saying? Misery loves company.
Sir,
You
bro.
know. What is it? What do they call that, man? Generational curses.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and all this that goes on. I mean, what you're just talking about, they're all like learned things. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You see a family member go through it, and then that family member see that family member go through it, and you as a young child seeing so many people go through that, you kind of feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't. A lot of people, I don't think that they really feel like it's too much wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they see it so much, and like you said, they attract that type of, that type of, I guess I'd say spirit. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
attract that, that type of spirit, and I mean, they feel like there's no way out of that because that's all they're seeing.
That's all they saying, and it's like by him saying go back to your family,
Mhm.
it's almost like him getting freeing his family too.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody kind of like you said, generational curses. Somebody got to break it.
Somebody got to break it. Yep.
Saying so, it's like because it said, you know what I'm saying, that they saw him sitting there clothed and in his right mind.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like him with Jesus freeing him, then he got it, you know what I'm saying? Then he came back almost like to his mind, because you got to think, like we talk about for the last couple of weeks about the mind,
Hmm.
and on how stuff enter in through the, you know what I'm saying, through the ear, into the brain. But
Right.
the brain, like I said, I saw the brain, as the like I was talking about essential oils. I saw the brain as the mint leaf, and then I saw the mind as the oil being extracted, or the life source being extracted.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the life
Yeah.
source, which is the oil that's coming out of the plant, that is the very thing that's causing us all this decay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Huh.
Like for real, man.
Oh man. Huh?
I said, like for real though. It's like, and I'm finna dive into this story a little more too, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got some nuggets out this joint too.
All right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, when they came across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes, when Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit or unclean spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one can bind him anymore, not even with a chain.
Yeah.
And I want to stop right there.
Yeah. That
Check
caught me too.
check this out. You, and I say this all the time. Every time I read this story, this the first thing that come out to me
Mm.
is that you trying to bind they trying to bind somebody who already bound.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to chain me when I'm already in torment? And I wrote this down a while ago. I was like, this is what I said. It's a lot of times people don't need us to show them their shackles. They
Mm.
they need us to show them the way out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
am I gonna shackle you and you already bound?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like they, you know what I'm saying? It's a this man lived in the tombs and no one could bind him anymore,
Mm.
not even with a chain. For he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him night and day. And this tell you the whole key right here.
Damn.
Night and day among the tombs and in
Mhm.
the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones.
That's crazy, dude.
So you think about
Man.
that. They trying to bind a man who already in total torment.
Yeah.
You trying to bind me, you got me hand and foot bound, bro. But the internal turmoil, bro, is so chaotic that what you trying to bind me with, bro, it has no control over me.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't even hold them down.
Cause you gotta think, and that show you another thing right there too. The if the inner demon is constantly fed, he becomes stronger.
Yeah.
So you feeding the bound man with torture. You feeding the bound man with chains and shackles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You constantly feeding the demon within. Like you got to think, the demon or the unclean spirit within him loves torture.
Yeah.
So every time they shackle him with the hands and feet, he pulling them things apart, breaking them things apart. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's like, dude, you can't, man, you not finna shackle me when I'm already bound, bro.
Yeah. But yo, it's like when he asked him who he was, and my name is Legion. He
Yeah,
was like, for we are many.
many.
I mean, that's telling you, dude, that's not just one demon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, it's multiple.
Multiple, bro.
You know,
And
multiple. And when he said that when he gave them permission to go into the swine,
yeah,
about 2,000 of them,
I know, bro. Cause
man.
I was reading on some that word. Let me see. I had found it. Let me see what that word meant. That joint means. Let me see, bro. That hold on, boy, strange joint there. I had found that mug, man. What I do with that joint? Here you go, right here. I think. Cause that mug mean like it mean like the same thing similar to the swine. It means the region of the greens. That
Mm,
mug mean moving rapidly and without control,
mm,
headlong. It says after the swine that ran into the sea after demon possessed them. So
mm,
it mean moving rapidly and without control.
mm,
So you gotta think this man that's that was their region. And then it say something else so cold in here though. It say when he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted
mm,
at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High? Swear to God that you won't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of the man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. Check this out. And then that key right there, check this out. Area of control.
control.
Think about it. Certain even within cities, even within cities and regions,
Mm,
when you go to a certain part of Atlanta or Kansas City or you know what I'm saying, or New York or New Orleans or
yeah.
Houston, Dallas, you go to certain parts, bro, it's almost like that region or that area is
Hmm.
being controlled by something.
Yeah.
Always shooting, always killing, always something
Hmm.
going on in that part of the city, or you know what I'm saying? It's always
Hmm.
something going on over there. And a lot of times is because that region has a demonic presence that almost like nobody dealt with. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like that. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying, growing up, certain parts of I'll be like, man, I don't even want to be over there at nighttime because you might mess around and
Yeah.
get shot over in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
always some, bro. I remember, matter of fact, when I was a teenager, it was this club, bro.
Mm,
Every time they opened that club up, bro, either somebody got shot, somebody got beat to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And it was always, bro, every time I'm talking about, bro, when I say every time they open the club up, like they'll open it up and it'll just be like it seemed like it drew people from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
then them boys would be in there. I seen the wildest fight up in that joint, bro. But then it's like then they'll shut it down for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Then they'll try it again. Bro, it be the
Mm,
same thing every time, bro. And
yep.
it's almost like that part or that it's something about that area that always drew negative
Mm,
energy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's the same with me, man. They had this joint on Fort Riley, man. It used to be it was called the Polo Club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that joint used to bump, dude. It's like every weekend, man. Every weekend something go down. You know what I'm saying? Always. And like you said, just like they did with your joint, they closed it down for a few months, opened it back up, same thing.
Same
You know
thing.
what I'm saying? It was just yeah, something was holding that joint down. You know what I'm saying?
Never you could never go in there and just say we win and left.
Yeah.
Always we gonna go and we gonna see something wild up in this mud, bro.
Yep. Every time. Never failed.
And that's how I would. But here's the most one of the most powerful things that was said. It said when he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him.
Hmm.
Shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me." Check this out. Jesus is the only one who has the ability to torture what's been torturing you.
Yeah.
The
Yes, sir.
unclean spirit says, Swear to God that you won't torture me. The very thing he been doing to that man.
Hmm.
The very thing he did to that man, bro. Got him
Nah.
in the tomb. You know what I'm saying? He said, swear to God that you won't torture me.
Yeah.
Even though I done held this man down for a long time, torturing him. And I'm about to read something that's gonna tie all this together, bro.
Mm.
Check this out. It's in Matthew chapter 12, verse 43, bro. And I'm finna tie, bro. When I say I'm finna tie this mud together right here, bro, like I said, we ain't finna be on this joint long. I'm finna tie this mud together. It's finna be a wrap.
All right. Said
Watch.
Matthew.
12 and 43. And I'm finna read this mud from the message, because the message Bible, this mud, when I say break it down to the teeth, bro,
Yeah.
this mug break it down. Why? Just listen to this, bro. Listen to how this mug is in this message Bible, bro.
All right.
You there, bro?
Almost. 12:43, right?
Yeah. It's finna break. It's finna debone this mug, bro.
All right, I'm good.
Watch this, bro. It says, when a defiling, unclean spirit it is expelled from someone, it drifts along through the desert looking for an oasis. Some unexpected soul, it can be devil. When it doesn't find anyone, it says, I'll go back to my old hunt. On return, it finds the person spotless, clean, but vacant. It then runs out and rounds up 7 other spirits more evil than itself, and they all move in, whooping it up. That person ends up far worse off than if he had never gotten cleaned up in the first place.
Yeah.
That's what this generation is like. You may think you have cleaned out the junk from your lives and gotten ready for God, but you weren't hospitable to my kingdom message, and now all the devils are moving back in.
Woo, that is wow, man. You know what, bro? I I used to always hear that like once you like let go of something, you know, saying to don't pick it up, and if you don't pick it back up, because if you pick it back up, it's gonna come back 100 times stronger.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I mean? And it happened to me.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
oh, bro.
Yeah.
Playing with fire, because that must say, because the key is, man, in my joint, it say, let me go 12. In my joint, it say, it read way different. Man, I read that message. I was like, man, hold on, but that mug getting down to the crux, bro.
Yeah.
In my joint, it said, when an evil spirit comes out of a man, it goes through arid places, seeking rest, and does not find it. Then it says, I will return to the house I left. When it arrives, it finds the house unoccupied, swept clean, and put in order. Then it goes and takes with it 7 other spirits more wicked than itself, and they go in and live there. And the final condition of that man is worse than the first. This is how it will be with this wicked generation. But the thing is, bro, what the key is when we get saved, or you know what I'm saying. Let's say we, wilding out with them, we be like, Lord, I'm giving up everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We clean the house. You know what I'm saying? So we like, I'm getting rid of everything. I don't care. I drink, smoke, whatever. Women, I'm finna get rid of all of them numbers out my phone. I'm getting all the DMs out my Facebook, my Instagram, everything getting thrown out.
Yeah.
We do that, bro. But we can't leave it vacant.
Yeah.
Like we can't run to God and then just say, God, I'm on my knees. We can't. We got the house swept clean and we got it in order, but that
Mhm.
empty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not putting
Exactly.
nothing back in there.
Exactly, bro.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, the whole armor of God. That's when you gotta ask the Holy Spirit to fill you. That's when you
Yeah.
gotta listen to stuff like this,
Hmm.
and then find brothers and sisters like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk with each other, talk with each other, you gotta read with each other, you gotta shoot scriptures out, you gotta pray for each other. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
You
be
know what I mean?
dang,
Hey,
bro.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
You
Gotta have
talking about sparks everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that sparks gotta be flying. They gotta be like a welding joint. You know what I'm saying?
it for real.
Like mask, you gotta have all that on it for this iron sharpening iron. And I think that's what we fail to do many times. Because think about it, if we finna wild out, I'm gonna be hitting you up all week about what we finna do on the weekend, wilding
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? If we finna wild out, I'm gonna be like, bro, where we gonna get the bud at? Where we gonna
Yeah.
get the drinks at? Where we
Yeah.
gonna get the chicks at? What the joint we gonna go to? You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get some fresh kicks, some clothes.
I mean, we
We gonna get dripped out or whatever you wanna call it,
have
bro.
a whole joint planned out. Yeah.
Whole joint planned out, bro, and we stay constantly in contact with about it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
on the flip side, we come to God, we think we can walk alone and do this thing on our own, man. It's stupid, bro.
Nah, nah,
Stupid.
we can't.
Cause the devil would be like, be like, don't text him that scripture, man. He good. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, man, you ain't gotta keep saying that stuff over and over. Like, shut up, devil. Cause the thing is, you don't want us to be free, bro. You want us to stay bound and slaved up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the devil wants you. You know what I'm saying? He wants all of us.
Yep, bad.
You know what I'm saying? He wants all of us, man. And the
Man,
only protection that we got is each other. Well, God and each other. You know
no
what I mean?
doubt. No doubt, bro. That's
So,
what I'm saying. And that's the whole thing, man. Coming together, like I say all the time, like Voltron, bro. We
yeah.
gotta come together, bro. Be like, you the arm, I'm the fist. Like they say all the time, you somebody the hand, somebody the fist. We gonna bow them mother, somebody the arm. We gonna throw them right hook and then yeah, bro. And that's the thing though, man. We gotta see this mud. Like I think like Satan, he always want to dumb everything down. And,
Hmm.
and then we finna leave with this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always, I'm always on some extra, bro. It just normal, man. It ain't gonna never be normal with me, bro. Man, I read this today, man. You finna be like, here you go again. Check this out, man. I'm reading this right here, man.
All right.
So I read this right here, man.
Where's Levon? No, I can over gender.
Oh,
What?
gender affirming care among pediatricians. Okay. Now let me get these slides the way I want them. Read that. Can you read that? I mean, can you see that joint? I want to say the highest ranking transgender official in the Biden administration is arguing that gender affirming care is supported by most people in the pediatric industry. Assistant Secretary of Health Rachel Levine said in a Saturday interview with the NPR that the census among pediatricians appears to support the use of gender affirming care, which includes procedures such as hormone treatments and surgeries that might help transgender or non-binary people transition to their identified gender. I ain't done yet, bro. There is no argument among medical professionals, Levine told NPR's Selena Simmons Duffin. Pediatric intro, what's that? Hold on, how you say it? Endocrinologists,
Yeah, something like that.
medicine physicians, adolescent psychiatrics, psychologists, etc. About the value and the importance of gender affirming care. I'm not done yet. This is what I want to get to right here. Levine also addressed a recent contest of fact sheets between the federal government and Florida. The Office of Population Affairs published a fact sheet supporting gender affirming care in March, which included arguments that the care improves the mental health and overall well being of gender diverse children and adolescents. Right there, it improves the mental health and overall well being.
How?
Bro,
These people are crazy.
that's right there why I say Satan always want to dump everything down, bro.
Man, these people are crazy, man.
I'm talking about, bro. It don't even make it's like it don't even make sense, bro.
Not at all. Not at all. They're already messed up just by thinking the way that they thinking here, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Just like I said about the when I said we first started, bro. I said that evil spirit within, bro. Wants what? To be constantly fed and empowered. So the thing is, you're gonna say it improves mental health,
Yeah.
but you're gonna throw, check this out, you're gonna throw confusion on top of confusion
Mm-hmm.
and get peace.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna throw confusion on confusion and want peace.
Bro. Hey, Meg, can you imagine what these little kids right now,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? What they're gonna grow up and see? You know, I'm worried for my grandson. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you're gonna see some craziness.
That's why it's like now, man, we gotta like just start pouring word all in the kids, man.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, dude, like for one, it's for me, it's like seeing the dude chick or whatever,
Mm,
like in my mind, bro, you can't make that make sense to me.
mm,
Like I can't just sit here and see that and be like, that's just how the world is.
yeah, yeah.
Me personally, bro, I just can't sit there and see that and be like, yeah, this is how it's gonna be, and
Mm,
not say something, bro. Like, dude, like my thing is, at the end of the day, this Rachel Levine, I'm gonna call him Randy Levine. He need to be the same way like this demon possessed man we just got to reading about.
yeah,
He need to meet Jesus.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He need to be delivered. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Satan gonna stay on his job. He gonna stay on the job. He
Hmm.
gonna clock in every day, all day.
All day,
And,
all
and,
day.
and a lot of times Christians, we so busy trying to say, man, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Be the such and such man. Forget that, bro. My
Yeah,
thing is, like I said, somebody gonna be the arm, somebody gonna be the leg, somebody gonna be the foot, man. Let each body part operate. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Let each
yeah.
body, because I ain't gonna lie, when I see it, this stuff disturbed me bad. Because for me,
Man, it
going after
disturbs me. It disturbs me bad, boo. Hearing about Dwayne Wade's son, that disturbs me like crazy, man.
oh, man.
Watching all these people walk around talking about these females talking about they identify as a dude and dudes vice versa, and I'm like, man, you're a girl.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
You
'Cause
know,
it's a word in there, bro, that they keep using, man. It's a
mm,
word in there, and that word is, where is that? Affirm.
mm, mm,
The word they keep using, affirm. Affirm.
mm.
Why are they using affirm? Check this out. That's Satan key word right there.
Yeah,
Affirm. Did God really say
mm,
that you shall not eat? You know what I'm saying? That you should not eat from the tree of good and evil, knowledge of good and evil. For
yeah,
God knows in the day that you eat of it, you will be like God. But what he really was saying is, for God knows in the day you eat of it, you will be your own God,
yeah,
redefining good
yeah,
and evil.
yeah,
So you can call this apple an orange now. And you can call this apple, I mean, this orange a grape now. You know what I'm saying? So now
yeah,
you can take whatever into your own, because all the thing it was about, God created the heavens and the earth. Then he created man. You say he created us from the dust of the earth.
yep,
What Satan wanted us to do, he wanted us to take our own hands and create what we, or redefine what we wanted and call it what we wanted to call it. When God
hmm,
blew his breath into us, and then he said, name everything. Because he knew in that moment, God, like, I'm gonna tell y'all to name everything, because what's coming out of y'all, my breath.
hmm,
So Satan, like, let me steal the breath, let me take the breath, because he went at it, you know what I'm saying? Did God really say, for God knows in the day you eat of it, you would be like God, knowing good and evil. And then because the thing is, like, and it's simple, what he's saying is that I need, the only way for me to operate in this atmosphere and climate right now is I need to introduce evil to you.
hmm.
Because
Yeah,
you gotta look, God, it said, and when you read Genesis chapter 1, it say God created such and such, and then he said he saw it that it was good. Then he
yeah,
saw, then he went to some else, saw that it was good, saw that it was good, saw that it was good. And then Satan was like, and then God had the tree of knowledge, good and evil, sitting in the middle of the garden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were like, bro, let me come in. But the only way for me to interact and to forward my plan is I need to introduce evil into good. I need good and evil to be introduced, bro. That's the
Hmm.
only way that I can get in, because God called everything before then good.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I need
Yeah.
evil. Now that we got evil, now we got what? Redefinition, redefining. That's
Hey.
what we've been doing.
Woo. Everybody calling good evil and evil good, man.
Yeah, bro. Exactly what's going on, man.
Yeah. How they're just like naturalizing everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Everything, bro. Talking about everything, anything goes, and it's like, and all it's doing is what? Constantly feeding the legion.
yeah.
Constantly feeding the legion. So you add more and more and more. You add more, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you say, for we are many.
Hmm.
Now you got many going on. So you just constantly bringing them in, constantly bringing them in. You got women turn to men turn to women. And
Yep.
then it's like, it's just LGBTQ plus IAMNOPQRSTUVWX. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's gonna keep running, bro, because you can't stop confusion, bro. With confusion, you
Nah.
can't stop it. That's just like me and you. If we see a forest fire, we just start picking up gasoline, wood, and just start throwing it out there.
So,
We putting it out, bro. That's how they look. That's exactly how they look.
yeah.
Forest fire, they throwing gasoline, wood, they slinging paper bags and all kind of, bro. Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh man.
Man, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, the light of Christ, the only thing is free, man. It said
Mhm.
in the scripture, it say Jesus came to do what? To destroy the works of the devil.
Right.
He said, I have came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. You know what I'm saying? That's Jesus came, what died,
Mhm.
gave up the ghost for what? For God so loved the world, he gave the only begotten son.
Right.
Whoever believe on him. And the thing is, Satan want us to believe fairy tales right now. He want us to believe all this chaos stuff we see on TV and all this, you know what I'm saying, madness, that you can be who you want to be. And ultimately, all he doing is drawing men and women into his belly.
Yep.
They have taken on his appetite. So now he says that he has total access to you.
And you don't even realize it, man.
Don't even realize it, bro.
Don't even realize it, man. You're getting further away from God. For a
And
minute, your conscience ain't gonna work with you no more.
seared,
You know what I'm
seared. I'm gonna be seared with the hot iron,
saying? Yes, sir. Your conscience gonna be gone.
with no feelings, no emotions.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, like I say, man, you got anything? We finna go and get out this joint, bro.
No, I'm good, man. Hey, you always say, hey, choose life. Y'all know what it is.
Already, man. Like I say, man, till next time, y'all already know what this is.